Hi.
Hey.
You are listening to The Bottom Line with Jim and Lissa Walsh on urlradio.net, and our topic today is how much of a celebrity's life should their fans know about? What, as a fan, do we have the right to know about of a celebrity's life?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the comedian Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald,
After
Chadwick
he passed away.
Boseman,
Yeah.
Alex Trebek. We've had
Yeah.
several celebrities pass away recently from illnesses, from cancer that they've had for years.
Right.
That we knew nothing about.
Yeah. And the question is, I guess, how appropriate is it for a celebrity to make public their particular affliction?
Right, and how do you feel about it as a fan?
Yeah.
Would it be easier for you to know they're sick? Or is it better that you didn't know they were sick? That's what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
On the bottom line.
I mean, we have several examples of going all the way one way or all the way the other.
You bet we do, yeah.
And we go back to Norm Macdonald. By the way, I read over the weekend, they're now saying that he has some version of leukemia.
Oh, no.
Which I'd never heard.
Oh.
And like I say, it came out when they announced one day that he had died, and they said he died of cancer.
Right, that's what they
And
said.
even
They
then-
said he died. I thought he died of pancreatic cancer.
That's what I heard, too. But anyway, a couple of days ago, now they're saying it was leukemia. I don't know. The point is, he played it very close to the vest.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I don't think anybody else knew anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, how much do you need to know, however, for a celebrity?
Well, and the thing is, we grieve. I mean,
Well, yeah.
Granted, they're not people we personally know, but
Well, yeah.
like Alex Trebek, okay,
Yeah.
he was a staple as the Jeopardy host.
Right.
For what, 23 years?
More than that.
Yeah, and that's the
Going
whole
back
thing.
to the
is-
early 80s.
Right.
Going on 40 years.
Exactly. And so you see this guy every day.
Right.
You know, you watch the show, you're a fan of the show.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes important to you. His
Yeah.
life becomes important to you.
It becomes part of your daily routine. And then
Exactly.
something comes along and he's no longer there, and you think it's not going to be a big deal, but it is.
Right. And he chose to disclose that he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Yeah. But he handled it well, I think. Not all of them do.
I agree. He handled it with get checked.
Yeah.
You know, men get checked. Or was it prostate cancer?
What was it? I thought he was the one with pancreatic
I think
cancer.
he was, yeah.
Okay.
But he said get checked. He said men
Yeah.
get your prostate checked. And basically...
Cancer. It was some kind of cancer.
It was cancer. But the
Yeah.
thing is, he used it as a springboard for basically a public service announcement to help other people to get themselves checked, to see if they're healthy, to get treatment sooner.
Which is cool, but
Because if he had gotten treatment sooner,
pancreatic cancer.
he could very well still be alive today, because the numbers of people who survive from that are very high now. He just,
Higher than it used to be, for sure.
yeah, he just didn't know about it soon enough, and
Yeah.
that is the sad thing. But then again, we have Norm Macdonald and Chadwick Boseman.
I mean, Norm Macdonald, we knew nothing about that. I
Nothing.
had no idea.
Nothing.
that
And
he was-
Chadwick Boseman, I knew nothing about. He had prostate cancer.
Right.
And he did all of these movies in the last just 4 years of his life.
The one thing I noticed with Norm Macdonald was that he had gained a bit of weight over the years, which I figured, well, we all have.
Oh yeah.
You know, well,
As we get older,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll let
But he
actors
could
get
have
older.
been on prednisone.
That's possible as well.
Which
He
blows
could have
up
been
your
bloated,
body. Yeah. But that's the question. I mean, when certainly when we heard about Norm Macdonald,
Yeah.
he was one of our favorite comics. He was
Oh, I
one of
love
our
the guy,
favorite
yeah.
comedians. And he's been in many shows. He plays Yaphet in
The Orville.
The Orville, and I guess he did complete this season.
Yeah, he's going to
Of his
be part of
voiceover.
season 3, which is coming out in March, I believe.
Yeah, 2022.
March of next year.
I'm sorry, that's another situation. I'm so tired of things coming out in 2022. But anyway, we're that's another show.
Yes.
But the point is, and Chadwick Boseman again. You know,
Yeah.
nobody knew he was sick. Mm-hmm. I mean, the people he worked with, they all said he didn't show it. He was the consummate professional. He didn't seem to need more time off. He didn't seem to be under the weather.
Sometimes, too, you have somebody who goes into a long decline and you kind of see it coming,
Right.
but they don't talk about Johnny Cash. We all kind of saw it coming, I think.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
We just passed that anniversary.
Yeah, when he lost June.
Yeah.
He pretty much lost his will to
I think
live.
so. I think everybody figured at that point, well, he's not going to be long. He's not going to.
And that last album he did was it was very
Heavy.
heartfelt though. It was heavy, but it was very heartfelt. And you could almost hear the sorrow and the sadness and the loneliness he had. You know, and it was like I didn't think he wanted to hang around much longer.
Somebody described it to me like when a beloved pope goes into decline. And it's long, it's drawn out, but there's a certain, I don't know, dignity to it, to the extent that you can be dignified about death. I don't think death is dignified at all, but you know, it's something we all have to deal with.
Yeah, it comes to all of us at some point.
Yeah,
in some way.
Yeah. Well, and then there's, I think we need an example of somebody who has not handled it well. I know you've got somebody in mind.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead. Yeah. What's that?
Kathy Griffin would be someone that I think, like I say, it's one thing to not tell anybody about it. I think that's perfectly acceptable because it's their life, it's their body, it's their illness, it's their death.
Yeah.
And there's the other people who do talk about it, and they talk about it in a useful manner to help other people to get themselves checked so that they don't have to die like that. And then there's a third group of people who I really believe are attention seekers. And Kathy Griffin, I've seen her in different things, Suddenly Susan, and she's been in different shows throughout the years. And as an actress, she's okay. She's fun. Lately, though, and there's been other times like when she disrobed on David Letterman. And it wasn't really necessary.
Oh, that was her. Okay.
And it wasn't really necessary.
Yeah.
She stepped out of this absolutely beautiful strapless velvet black gown, but she stepped out of it. And it's like, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, she has a nice figure, but I'm sorry, Kathy Griffin is not gorgeous. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's nothing against her personally. She's just, I don't know. There's just something about her that's kind of off-putting.
Again, the whole point of the way she announced that she
that she had lung cancer.
Yeah.
You know, and it felt like she was whining.
Now, in fairness to Kathy Griffin, I will say this. Any time in my life when I've had a crisis, and thankfully cancer has not been one of them, not yet, but any time in my life that I've had a major, potentially life-changing crisis, like when my first marriage imploded, which was not a pretty story. We won't go into it here.
No, not right now.
Basically, I told everybody.
Yeah.
I'm standing in line at the bank and telling the guy in front of me in line at the bank, hey, I just got divorced. You got to hear this story. There was a very powerful need to just tell the world what had happened.
Right. And I got to be honest, he's a whiner.